To me, that's inspirational, whether it, just listening to Caitlin, her work ethic, it was important to her. And I mean, she's just starting, her round of golf, if her journey. I mean,
I was trying to think of who else maybe could play today, especially in women's sports, that would.
Caitlin Clark just stunned the entire sports world once again. The same woman who smashed every basketball record has now stepped into a new sport, golf, and made history on her very first day. Yes, you heard that right. Caitlin Clark just broke a golf world record. The golf world froze. Tiger Woods was speechless. Steph Curry was shocked. Even LPGA pros couldn't believe it as she enjoyed a bit of downtime in the off-season.
Yeah. All roads lead to the Annika Pro-Am. Trust me, all roads, all cameras, all people will be tuned in for the Annika Pro-Am. Why? To see the GOAT, Caitlin Clark, take over the show.
But here's the twist. While golf legends were chanting her name, some familiar faces from the WNBA were nowhere to be seen. Aja Wilson, Angel Reese, not a single word. Not even a simple congratulations. So let me ask you, should Caitlin have invited them? Or were they the ones who didn't deserve to witness her shine? Comment your thoughts below because, after today, Caitlin Clark might have just proved she's more than basketball. She's a once-in-a-generation phenomenon. It all began on a breezy Friday morning at the RSM Classic. The Pro-Am event wasn't meant to be anything special.
These places, every media outlet is covering this, and you don't say anything. That's what we were talking about this whole season. We were correct. The fans that were saying that the WNBA seems to be trying to quiet the noise of Caitlin Clark, not letting her shine to her full.
A friendly celebrity tournament. That's all it was supposed to be. But once Caitlin Clark's name appeared on the player list, everything changed. Fans lined up before sunrise, and golf tickets sold out instantly. For the first time in RSM history, there were more Caitlin Clark jerseys than golf hats in the crowd. The announcer's voice echoed across the course. From the University of Iowa, now representing the Indiana Fever, please welcome Caitlin Clark. And as she stepped up to the tee, thousands fell completely silent.
Caitlin Clark's name affiliated with the event. They know the pub that is gonna bring and everything that's gonna come with it. So obviously, they are gonna do what's best for business. Unlike the WNBA, let's be clear here. It's just so funny, and I said this in a video before.
You could hear the wind whispering through the grass. Then she swung, and boom. The sound of that first drive cracked like thunder. Straight, clean, powerful. Her very first shot landed beyond 270 yards. The crowd exploded. Reporters hurried in. Cameras flashed. Tiger Woods smiled. Steph Curry said, "That's the best first swing I've ever seen." And just like that, Caitlin Clark, the basketball queen, was suddenly trending in golf. Golf Digest hailed her as the most natural crossover athlete since Michael Jordan. ESPN headlined, "Caitlin Clark just changed golf forever."
Unlike the W, just the presence alone of Caitlin Clark, they understand what that could do for their sport. They understand that, let's say 1,000 new eyeballs, 10,000 new eyeballs show up. If only they could get a fraction of those new eyeballs to become fans, they understand that's a win.
But as the praise began flooding in, one question refused to fade. Where were Aja Wilson and Angel Reese? When Caitlin ruled basketball, they never held back their words. They called her privileged, claimed she got too much attention. Yet now, as Caitlin shattered golf records, they stayed completely silent. The WNBA spent a whole season trying to humble her. Hard fouls, trash talk, bitter remarks, and even league officials reluctant to promote her properly. But golf welcomed her with open arms. LPGA superstar Nelly Korda approached Caitlin and said, "You're welcome here. You belong here." Maria Fassi told reporters, "Caitlin's energy is real. She brings the spark we've missed." In basketball, she was treated like an outsider. In golf, she was crowned like royalty. Then came the moment destined to live in sports history. Hole 7, par 4. The same spot where even PGA pros often miss the green. Caitlin lined up her shot. The crowd fell silent again. She took a calm breath and swung. The ball soared high, landed smooth, and rolled just inches from the cup. Gasps, cheers, pure chaos. Commentators were stunned as she ended the round 13 under par, smashing the previous Pro-Am record. Tiger.
Business is booming when Caitlin is involved. Pro-Am tickets are $25, and event organizers saw demand increase 1,200% for the Pro-Am because of Clark, one of the most popular figures in the sports world. 1,200%. Oh, it's because of me too. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Tiger Woods stood at the edge of the fairway, eyes wide with disbelief. That, he said with a grin, might be the cleanest, most fearless swing I've ever seen from someone outside the pros. Moments later, Steph Curry jumped on X, formerly Twitter, posting, "Caitlin Clark might actually be better than me now." And just like that, the internet went wild. Caitlin Clark golf shot to #1 worldwide. Every sports page screamed the same thing. Caitlin Clark can do it all. She didn't just play. She rewrote what it meant to compete. While ESPN and Golf Digest flooded with praise, another story quietly unfolded online. Aja Wilson posted, but not about Caitlin. Instead, it was a brand promo. Fans instantly noticed. Comments poured in. "Why can't you just celebrate her? She's out there making history and you're silent again." Even Angel Reese stayed quiet. But this time, the silence didn't fuel hate. It flipped the entire narrative. For once, the fans were defending Caitlin, not tearing her down. Later, Caitlin laughed in an interview, saying, "I just came out here to have fun, but I guess I don't know how to not compete." That's her in one line: unstoppable, humble, electric. From packed college arenas to sold-out WNBA crowds, and now lush green fairways, she's redefining what multi-talented looks like. Her parents watched with tears in their eyes. Her mom whispered, "Every time she tries something new, she gives it everything." And now everyone's asking, will Caitlin Clark train with golf pros? Will she compete in an LPGA event? No one knows yet, but one thing's undeniable. She just shattered another barrier. As fans surrounded her chanting her name, you could feel it in the air. A shift, a spark, a movement. Caitlin didn't just swing a golf club that day. She swung open a door for every woman who was ever told to stay in her lane. She's not just a basketball icon anymore. She's a symbol of courage, of range, of limitless greatness. So what's next for Caitlin Clark? Drop your thoughts below, because if this was only the beginning, then the world better brace itself. The era of Caitlin Clark has only just begun. If you loved this story, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who still doubts what greatness looks like. Because Caitlin Clark just proved it, one perfect swing at a time.